Hello, Fighter community and YouTube watchers. This is the third installment of Let's Talk Records. And I got my ladies with me again. Miss Lady Soul.
Hey, guys.
And the big yellow rebel. Looking real fly with the flowers. Yeah, like it.
Thank you.
You always bring the color.
Hey, I don't know any other way to be.
Oh, I know that's right. Because if you wasn't showing the colors, I'd be worried about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, how you do? How's everybody doing? Eve?
I'm good. Living, listening to some records. I mean, hey, there's no other way, right?
Right. I know.
I hear you.
Woo, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Funk, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Now, I know before we started, we was talking and we all got a little bit of that rain.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still on me.
Yeah, because Eve, you sent me a text saying, oh, no, we can do this, because you said you had high wind. So how's it now?
High wind, a lot of rain. I mean, I almost thought that we would lost electricity as well, but it's all good now. It's all good.
Good.
It rained a bit, but it stopped, so it's all good.
All right, glad to see everybody safe. But we're going to start talking about, I guess, because everybody's talking about it, and that's how the prices are rising on vinyl records. So I think that'd be a perfect topic to start this off with.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the flowers of Hawaii. So, all right. What are you thinking about these price hikes?
I heard about that and I was just like, what? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get, why they want to do this now. Vinyl is already sky high. So it's like, I don't know what they hope to gain by doing this. I mean, other than money, but it's really not a good time to do it. I mean, it's never a good time to see inflated prices. But this one kind of took me back because it's like vinyl's already expensive. The time from that the vinyl is pressed to the time it actually makes the stores is an extended wait. So people are already waiting. There's pre-orders like months in advance for stuff. So it's like, why increase the price? It's like, I think it's going to be a huge turnoff to a lot of collectors. But from what I understand, Universal, for example, I think it's limited to a certain amount of titles. Is it 2,000, 2,500, something like that?
Yes, I think it's a bit more, but about that number.
I don't know what. Okay, I must have heard a different number. Forgive me if I spoke in error. But
I think I heard like 2,900 or something like that.
29, okay. But,
yeah, but who knows?
While it's not affecting everything, I heard it is affecting some major titles by some major artists, but
and it's $10 or $15. That's a lot.
This will be a good time to I know in one of my past videos, well, I'm always talking about You Discover, Universal's website. They have so many. They have sound on vinyl, but You Discover, when they have stuff in stock, you can get some good prices. They offer good discounts. So for those titles that are going up, I would recommend, people look out for those sales and, join those memberships. They're free, so, so that'll kind of cut down on the expense, if nothing else. But it is a crazy time. I don't get it. I didn't like to hear that news, but how about you guys?
It is a crazy time, but me, I live in Canada, so I'm kind of used to it. It's been like maybe 2 or 3 years since the prices are like ridiculous. But yeah, this is so depressing, man, because it doesn't only affect the new records, but I kind of noticed as well a raise when it comes to prices for used records as well, because like I told you guys earlier, I sent to Funk not too long ago on Instagram a link of a video in a record a very big record store in Toronto that was showing some new arrivals when it comes to used records, and there was nothing like everything was like $15 and higher, and
Horrible.
the records were like VG, G plus, VG plus tops, like $25-$30 for a VG record.
That's insane. That is absolutely insane.
It's insane. It's insane.
Oh my God. I really feel for you. And Canada used to be the where I would shop for bargains on vinyl.
Not anymore, sis. Not anymore. No, I'm telling you.
I would go to Toronto and
not anymore.
man, that just hurts my heart. That really hurts my heart. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
When I go to the record stores now, I flip through the used bins. It's very, very hard to find a record at like $5 or it's
those days are gone.
Those days are over.
Really impossible. Or something that nobody wants. Like I went to the record store earlier today and I was flipping through, saw some, Joan Amar Trading records, and I love Joan Amar Trading, but nobody was really into her. So I found a couple of records for like $3 or $4. I was so happy.
Oh my God, man.
But no, it's like $10-$15. It's
man.
Come on.
I don't know. I'd probably say that the people who used to be dropping off vinyl to the Goodwill, don't give them any ideas, because
in the Goodwill,
like, you won't see that Goodwill vinyl anymore.
Here in Canada, forget it.
Oh man, that's
like
crazy.
Value Village and all these other stores there. You don't find anything.
I know. It's like that where I'm at
like
too.
$15 or $20 as well. So they know now. They know how to get us.
They know, right?
No.
I know
things are getting scarce out here.
There's inflation and whatnot. I know. Well, the last 2 years, people bought a lot of records, so they can't really say that it's because of the pandemic and whatnot. That's bullshit, because we bought a lot of records in the last 2 years.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what's kept the whole industry moving, is the pandemic. Yeah.
In my opinion, it's not only the fact that yes, there's less no pressing plants, and whatnot, this whole thing when it comes to pressing and blah 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 blah. It's not only that. In my opinion, us as a vinyl collector, unfortunately, we are a big part of the problem. We are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
And I'm gonna show you an example, guys. We talked about it.
Eve on the case.
I know she is.
This.
Oh yes.
Have you heard the news about the audiophile pressing, the MoFile pressing of a Thriller?
Yeah, they got the new one coming out.
Yes, the one-step pressing, $100 US.
I saw that. Woo.
Yeah, I think it's going to be out in November and whatnot. And I was like, you know what? I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because
I do too.
I mean, Thriller is the best-selling album of the world, right? Of all time. The best-selling album of all time. I mean, you can go to any record store around the world, you're going to find a copy of Thriller. And everybody says that, the original pressing sounds amazing. There's no problem at all with the original press. It sounds good. I played it today and it sounds beautiful.
I know mine sounds great.
I mean, everybody's entitled to spend their money like they want, People can spend their money as they want. That's normal, right?
Right.
Why would I spend $100 US for a pressing that is perfectly fine? The original pressing is perfectly fine.
Oh, I know.
I know
what you mean.
For an album that I can find everywhere for
I know. But I'm telling you, those mobile Fidelity collectors out there, I mean, I only have a handful in my collection, just generally speaking, because they are so expensive to collect. And a lot of the ones I'm looking for are scarce. they'll do it. I mean, $100, that's like nothing. I see on various sites that I shop at, those type of audiophile or mobile fidelity pressings going for 200, 300 or more. And as soon as they're posted, they sell out. Yeah. So $100 to somebody who actively collects that's not going to be anything. So, but to me, I'm like, well, do I really want to do that? But
I do.
They'll get it. They will get it.
Yeah, I do understand this whole audiophile pressing thing. I do, but I just don't get, why do you need an audiophile pressing of an album that is so popular that you can find anywhere?
Get anywhere.
The original pressing is great. Why?
Right.
Why?
But it's that more, it's just like, well, it's pressed on this quality vinyl, or it's this, it's that, it's, but so it was in the lab,
Why,
but look at the fact that the people that are actually buying these records too, they don't even have the equipment to even be able to play that particular record to get the sound that they claim it's supposed to have.
Got a point there.
We talking about probably $1,000, $2,000 stylus, not to mention, the turntable, the amps and everything, the speakers.
Yeah.
Yes.
The majority of the people that buy that, they don't have that kind of equipment. It's very few people that have that kind of equipment.
Right. I hear what you're saying.
So it's just, I got to get it to say I have it. That's where a lot of people are at.
Once again, it's my opinion, but to me, it's just it doesn't make any sense to me. But then again, it's my opinion. But then again, it's that FOMO obsession, that FOMO phenomenon, fear of missing out, that you have to buy every freaking thing that the industry is putting out. To me, it makes sense. And this is part of the problem. What do you think that the label companies are thinking when they see that? I mean, they're thinking, they say, oh, well, we're gonna put out Thriller, the best thing above the world. We're gonna sell it for $100, an audiophile pressing. Everyone's gonna buy it.
Right. Yeah, because they know the opportunity is there.
The
market is there. The demographic is there. They'll do it. They're gonna
keep put out these type of albums that we don't need reissues of this type of albums. We don't. But they're gonna keep doing it and raise the prices.
I know, and I believe that's not the only reissue for Thriller. Is it? Aren't they doing a couple?
They're gonna do a couple in a couple of months for the 40th. I think is
like a repackaging kind of
as well. I think it's gonna do it, whatever. We are a part of the problem, guys. That's why we have to be conscious about what we buy. This is my opinion once again. But if we keep buying everything that the labels are putting out and at ridiculous prices, I'm sorry, the prices are still going to go higher and higher and higher. It won't stop. It won't stop because the label's going to see that the collectors are still going to buy these records.
Right. I know. It's
okay. But I got okay. Now, do you think it's actually the collectors that are buying these records to play and listen to, or the flippers? Or do you actually think it's because people are buying these records to hold on and then sell later? See, it's a big problem because when people, like, I know I will buy a record, it's going on my turntable. I'm not thinking about flipping this.
Yeah.
I bought it because I want to hear it and play it and put it in my collection and pull it out anytime I want to listen to it.
Right.
So
no, I agree.
That's the person that buys a record to enjoy it and play it as long as they own it. But if somebody just buying a record just to say, okay, I'm gonna buy it, never open it, then when I see the opportunity for this $100 record to turn into a $300 record, I'm gonna sell it.
For events,
and that could be the bigger problem too. People are not buying the record to enjoy it for personal use. They buying it to be able to flip it later.
For
Right.
investment.
As
Some
we
kind of
saw
investment.
on Record Store Day, that's what a lot of people do. Buy, flip, and then, mark it up, and then sell it for a lot more. And yeah, I hear what you're saying. For those who are interested and are, audiophiles and gotta have that $100 copy of Thriller, hey, more power to you. I think that's great. But yeah, for those who are buying it, aren't even gonna listen to it, and then just flip it for 100% more. Yeah, that is the big problem. I see exactly what you mean.
There's like you said, guys, there's a lot of people who are buying records for investment.
Right. Ugh.
Just to resell it later.
Yep.
To make money.
Yeah.
That's the
I know people who do that
problem as well. Unfortunately, it is. Unfortunately, I'm part of a group on Facebook, like a vinyl collector, a group on Facebook, and I was talking. I was talking about that issue with the Michael Jackson's Thriller, and the guy told me, "Yeah, you're right. I have several copies of the original pressing. They sound amazing, but I'm still gonna buy the one up." And I was like, It's a problem to me. It's a problem.
Yeah.
And people maybe don't see it, but eventually it's going to be a problem regarding the price.
Right. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. People, it makes us look like we're just going to buy everything that they put out.
Everything.
Yeah, but another problem. Yeah, and another problem too is, as far as the people, you got to look at the record companies too, because they make it limited.
Yeah.
Now I believe these say it's 40,000 that's coming out, which 40, that is a big number when you think about it. But for Thriller, it's not, because it's the #1 selling album in the world. But I think if they would say, hey, we would do, say, a 40,000 pressing, then put that out. If it sells out, then they might say, well, we'll do a 10,000 pressing. And I think once you keep that number up, that will deter the flippers, because it's like, you can't raise this price no more, because I know once that sell out, you're going to put out another batch of 10,000 at $100. So why would I buy you a $300 record? See, so the record companies can stop this too. They can stop. If they really care about people buying vinyl and enjoying it, they can stop the flippers by saying, okay, the first batch is this, but hey, if it runs out and sells like we want it to sell, then we'll do another run. But then, you had these people saying, well, that's the second pressing. So what? Same music. That kills me too when people say, oh, I got to have the first pressing. And then he frown on the second or third pressing. It's still the same music. It's still the same music. See, there's so many gimmicks to this game that if you fall into it, you just a sucker falling into it. But I stay away from that stuff. Yeah, but you're just a sucker. All that dead wax number stuff. I don't care about that. I only care about the music. That's all I care about.
Right. And
that number and that dead wax means nothing to me, because we're both listening to the same music on that disc. If my dead wax say 92P3 and yours says 92P17, it's the same music. So if you want to make like yours is the better pressing because of that, then fine. But I'm only interested in the music.
There you go.
That's how I look at it. I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I'm not.
There's several types of vinyl collectors. For some, it's so important to have the first pressing, because to them the audio is kind of different. It's more pure, you know what I mean? But hey,
yes, pure, or even just that lower number. It's more collectability. So if they wanted to sell it somewhere down the line later, let's say, well, I've got the third, mine is numbered third, so mine is the third. So that means something to them. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But
Yeah.
I can't imagine that the labels are gonna do anything in our favor anytime soon. You know,
Oh no.
It won't.
they're in it to make the money. So I guess it's up to us as a consumer to say, okay, this is what I need, this is what I don't need.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and that's it. That's all we can do is just really look out for ourselves and just, okay, I know my limitations. I've got 3 copies of this already. So they can put out as many more copies, limited edition that they want, but I know what I don't need. And, you know, let those who want to have at it, let them have at it.
I feel that we have to be a little bit more, you know, responsible when it comes to, you know, what we buy as a vinyl collector, because it does affect the market. It does affect how the labels are, you know, seeing the collectors and whatnot. It does affect, because to me, I feel that the labels are, you know, repressing or reissuing albums that we don't need,
right.
need.
And
Oh
the
yeah.
ones that we do, and the ones we do need, they won't reissue.
To me, it's so frustrating, because I see, you know, the reissues and whatnot, and I'm saying, why the hell are they
Right.
reissuing that album? I mean, an
Right.
album that you could easily find at $5 everywhere. I
Yes.
don't understand. I don't
Yes.
understand that.
Ones that you used to be able to find for $5
Yes.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Or even dollar band records.
Yeah,
Didn't
right.
touch them.
you can still
Yeah.
find them easily.
What-
That's why I don't get, especially about that Michael Jackson. I mean,
Yeah.
all right, it's an unprofiled pressing, but why Thriller? You know,
Yeah.
there's other albums by Michael Jackson that they could have, you know, put out.
Invincible.
Yeah, Invincible. Or this
Right.
one, History, which is a
History.
compilation.
Yes.
This one is like History Continues. It is not, because I think the History was like on 3 discs.
Yeah.
This
I
one is
remember,
like-
about many years ago when vinyl was in the toilet,
Yes.
and they
Yes.
couldn't sell copies of History. I bought a copy of History on gold vinyl. It was like $7
Yeah.
because it was just going to get thrown out. So
And now
this is when vinyl was, you know, nobody was thinking about vinyl at that time. Now, you
now
know,
the 3 LP box set, it goes for like $500 on this.
Yeah.
Look at it on this.
Yeah.
I mean,
unbelievable.
why
But
don't
yeah.
you guys release a reissue of History? It is a compilation. I mean, people
Right.
would have buy that album easily. It's a compilation. It's Michael Jackson.
Yes.
No,
That
they
is something
without-
that definitely could stand a reissue.
We have
for
to
sure.
Yeah.
Thriller. I was like, why Thriller?
Yeah. Right, right.
An album that you could find everywhere.
Everywhere. Literally
For
everywhere.
$100.
Literally
That's not
every
the thing.
record shop in town is gonna have some kind of copy of Thriller.
And why do a one step of it? They could have done, I mean, a regular 45 RPM pressing, MoFi pressing, which is still good at 50 or $60 or $75 tops.
Right, right.
Why do a one step pressing, $100, one step pressing of Thriller? To me, it blew my mind. I'm sorry. Just I
No,
just,
Yeah. They could even did it like he did to Cyndi Lauper when he came out with, what was it, True Colors?
yeah.
And
Mhm.
So Unusual. I mean,
Yeah.
I seen them on Mo Fidelity, the silver.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They were nice pressings too, and they
Yeah.
were like $30.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were.
I just,
If you try to go for them now,
Yeah.
I
yeah,
can't-
But he came out, they were like $30.
yeah. At the time of the release, I
Yeah.
see what you're saying, but
I just,
man, I just don't know.
I just don't see the logic in that. I just don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
Well, they see the logic, and it's because they know that most other people don't have logic, and they just run out here buying stuff.
I mean,
And the thing about it is, it's not even instant gratification. What if, okay, somebody really wants to have that?
Mhm.
It's $100. They gotta wait till November.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just like they can't even capitalize on it right now. So it's,
Right.
somebody wants to do like an impulse buy. Yeah, man, I do want that. I want to throw that on my turntable. Man, you're like months out. You can't even enjoy it right now.
I
So,
just,
but
I just
yeah.
feel that they're putting on stuff that we don't need. Stuff that is so available, still so available, and they're pulling out reissues after reissues. But why?
I
Give me
know.
this- giving us stuff that we need.
Right, right. Yep.
Albums that needs actual reissues.
I know albums that have been forgotten, that need reissues, artists that have been forgotten, who, they need to look in their catalog and do a complete overhaul and do reissues. They won't do that.
We need a reissue of One Step of Tapestry. I saw, did they put out a few months ago, Carole King's Tapestry at $125.
Wait a minute, what?
125.
Mobile Fidelity?
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, I heard about that.
King's Tapestry, guys, an album that you can find at $5, $8.
I know.
I mean, I don't know. I have it in my collection, an original pressing of it, and it doesn't sound terrible. I mean, it sounds good.
Right.
Well, same with Janis Joplin. Same with her.
Yes.
Oh yeah. They came out with so many different pressings for Pearl. I saw that Mobile Fidelity. I wanted to get the VMP one. I do have to say that Vinyl Me Please, the one on the pearl colored vinyl, and I couldn't get my hands on it. But the Mobile Fidelity, I said I know I can't go for that. I said that's
Vinyl Me Please. It's not $100. At least Vinyl Me Please is more affordable. I mean,
it's more affordable.
I would get a Vinyl Me Please pressing of this kind of album, no problem. But to me, it doesn't make any sense to paying $125 for Tapestry or for Pearl. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's so crazy now. Sorry. Yeah. And for a major release like that,
sold out like this.
I know. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. And every major release like that, they don't come out with one version. They come out with like 3 or 4 limited, edition versions. So
do you actually think that the labels are just gonna lower the prices? Never. Why? Why would they do that? If people
not a chance
to buy everything that they put out. $100 and $125, no problem. They won't. They won't.
Oh my god!
So I guess it's gonna get worse, guys.
It is gonna get worse.
Well, Eve, I know how you can kind of slowly change this. I know it's a sore spot for you, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. You know where I'm going, don't you?
Where?
Hey. If you started letting them know about purchasing some of these babies.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. CDs.
I know that's a sore spot for you. But let me bring this up, though, about CDs. And it's going to go along with what you was talking about. The pressing so much stuff we don't need. Okay? I kind of feel that way, too.
Mm-hmm.
But think of what they're not pressing. And the only way you can get it is on CD.
Is on CD.
And I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if y'all familiar with this artist here.
Mesa?
No. Is that Mesa? Oh yeah. Oh, I love her voice. Yeah, Mesa.
I'm not familiar with her.
Okay. None of her stuff is on vinyl.
Oh, I know. Yep.
And if you know this woman, you know she can sign.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She can sign. And this is just a few. I didn't pull all of them.
Right.
But she got so many things out that you would never hear this woman's voice unless you buy a CD.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it. That's
true.
And I'm telling you, Eve, you a vocal girl. You love vocals.
I understand, my brother.
You hear this sister?
I understand perfectly what you're saying to me. But yeah, this is a problem because it depending on the genre. You're not gonna see like R&B. It's really, when it comes to R&B, modern, recent albums. You're not gonna see them since the 90s, for example. You're not gonna see them on vinyl, which is sad, but it is what it is. But for me, if I start to buy CDs again, I'm screwed because I have no place.
Right. For storage.
But I don't think you accumulate that much if you just buy the ones you truly want.
The thing is, I'm not really into CDs. I mean, I love vinyl, man. As a physical format, I just love vinyl. So I told myself last year, I told myself, you know what? I'm not going to buy CDs. I mean, even if it's from an artist that I really, really like, if he doesn't put out his album on vinyl, I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to stream it, and that's it.
I feel both of what you're saying. Each one of you, I totally get it. Funk, I know we've talked about it before because, right. And I have to remind myself, if I don't consciously go out there and look to see if something's on CD, I'll forget about it, because I have to remember not everything is going to be put on vinyl because of the constraints, the time, so the market, but they can fit it on 2 or 3 CDs, so for a particular artist, like I like dance music, I like dance remixes, they're not going to put all that on vinyl. So then very often the vinyl is the highlights version, but if you want the complete album, especially for new releases, you have to look for that companion CD release. So you gotta buy the CD release if you want everything. So Eve, I know what you're saying, because it's just like, I have no intention of investing in buying CD racks and CD shelving and all that.
I just can't. And I have CDs.
Right.
I can't start to. Oh no, I can't.
Right.
I can't.
And mine are filled to the hilt and have stacks on top of that. So it's and they're also they've been saying in the press that CDs are back. So it's like physical formats are back.
Yeah.
First it was like they were telling everybody get rid of your vinyl. Then they were telling everybody get rid of your CDs. And now everywhere you look, they're saying it's all come back now. So it's like, it depends on the individual situation. I'm not going to be big on buying CDs now, but to be a completist on a certain artist, if I know it's not going to be on vinyl, I'll get the CD.
I get it.
And I agree with that. And I'm glad you bring that up. Glad you bring that up, Mikey, because I tell you, Sister Sledge, I love that group.
Yes.
The last album, and it's funny because I got it right here because you brought that up. Okay, actually, they got 2 albums. One was never released. It was the last one called Style. But one was released, and it was called African Eyes.
Oh, wow. Check it out.
Yeah. And this is it. And I've been trying to find that last one to be completed, because right here I have on vinyl the first album.
Ooh. Circle of Love.
Yeah, they were so young.
The second album.
Love that cover.
The third.
Yes.
The fourth.
Beautiful.
Fifth.
Ooh, such a good cover. I love that one. Gorgeous.
6.
Beautiful.
7.
Man. Love it. That's what I need. That one right there.
And now we back.
Right
so
back.
Then, this was 10 years later. He came out with this after the last album. And then he got another one that's called Style, but I can't find it with a search warrant. But
it just vanished.
But I understand what you said about, being a completist on certain artists.
Yeah.
And that's the only way. He had to go CD on it. But I'm still looking for it might have never even been released. That last one though, but yeah. So I mean, I understand what Eve's saying as well, Yeah. But at the same time, that's why he got us.
Yeah.
Yes,
of course. Listen, I'm spending way too much money on vinyl as it is, man. If I'm starting to buy CDs, I'm just screwed. So
I know, right?
I can't.
You know what?
You said if I go broke, I'd rather go broke on one format.
Oh man. And I'm a huge fan of R&B, and R&B it's mostly on CD. So I know what you're saying, Funk. I do, but
Yeah.
I just can't.
You know, I'm right there with you, because I tell you what, Silk Sonic, I refused to buy it on CD, and I'm glad I did, because now it's coming out on vinyl.
I saw that. Yes,
Yeah.
thank goodness.
Yeah.
I was so pissed, because I'm saying, here's a group reenacting the 70s music.
Yep.
And you can't put this out on vinyl?
Right. You know, a lot of people were saying that when
I
they
see
announced
the CD, I walked right by it. I said, I'm not buying that. I said, because
that's what everybody was saying.
70s music, and y'all put it out on CD.
Yeah.
What else CDs out in the 70s?
When they announced the release of the Silk Sonic CD on their Facebook page, everybody was mad. Everybody was saying exactly what you said. They were like, where's the vinyl? Because this is not a CD type of release. So they said, where's the outlet? Because that's a perfect scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, that album begs to be played on a turntable, old school style.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So, you know,
I just hope they press it right and do it and do justice by it, because
I see it's coming out on black vinyl, and I think Walmart, they've got what on yellow vinyl for that one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the black vinyl.
I don't know. Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
I know what you're gonna do. Hey, and you know what? I'd be disappointed if you didn't do it.
Yep.
Yeah. You the color in this group, so we're gonna let you have that one.
Right. Or people are gonna buy the two versions.
Yeah, that too. So it's like, I mean,
they're clever, the record labels, huh? They're clever.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. But CDs are back for those who want them. And I know it's like, oh no, I was just gonna say I know Eve exactly where you're coming from. The pressure.
I mean, if it's gonna be an artist that I'm really into, and they would put out a new album but only on CD, I'm not even sure, man. I would like let's wait and see if they're gonna
let's wait and see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what? And I'm with you, Eve, because I'm waiting on two now. I'm not buying these CDs that I'm waiting on. And that is Mary J. Blige and Alicia Keys.
Yes, the new Alicia Keys is amazing.
Yeah. And I'm not pulling the trigger on that CD yet.
And she's gonna put it on vinyl, trust me. Yeah, she's gonna put it, because she did with all of her discography, she did.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we're gonna see a vinyl version.
Yeah, and Mary J been dropping vinyl too, so that's why I'm waiting. Really, those two artists been dropping vinyl. That's why I'm waiting. I'm trusting them to do it again.
Okay. But like by now they got the CD out. That's it.
Oh yeah, both of them got CDs out. They came out around the same time too. CDs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys is,
but I'm waiting.
Very, very, very good.
They probably will. I have no doubt that'll be on vinyl. It's probably just the hold up. Just waiting.
Yeah, especially for Alicia Keys. I don't know for Mary J, but for Alicia Keys, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a vinyl version of that album for sure.
Well, that's what I'm waiting on. I waited for Silk Sonic. They didn't let me down, so I'm hoping to sign.
Yep. Yeah. Silk Sonic knew they better put that on vinyl. There was gonna be a riot.
Yeah. I wonder if it reached them that people was upset, and that's why they did it.
I don't know.
Most probably. And now, because Silk Sonic it's a young and new band, so when it comes to the younger generation who are collecting vinyl, for sure, they must say, you know what, put that on vinyl, put that
right
on vinyl.
Right. And I was gonna say, if nothing else, with all the price increase, and all that, it warms my heart when the younger kids are into it and they demand it. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So let's start with you, E. So what you been spending?
What I've been spending? Well, I've been spinning an artist who, in my opinion, is so talented, very talented, but yet very underrated. I rarely hear his name within the vinyl community, but to me is amazing. And that is Fantastic Negrito.
Ooh,
Are you
Oh,
familiar with that artist?
very, very
I've
cool.
seen that artist, but I'm unaware of his music, really.
Is very good. Is amazing. Is from Oakland, from California, and it's
Awesome.
like he's a guitar player. I just love his music. It's like rock blues, but with soul R&B influences. Just
Huh.
amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. I love this guy. So this is his album. This is his recent one that was
Okay.
released in 2020.
What's it called? Have you lost your mind yet? I
Yes,
love it.
it's pretty funny too. Yeah. So it's amazing. Great.
He got that 70s look going too.
Yes.
Mhm.
He's it's pretty. Yeah, I love his style, love his music, man. It's just
Now, is that a mohawk he's wearing?
yeah. He has a
Okay.
mohawk, yeah.
Mr. T Mohawk, huh?
Yeah.
Love it.
And he
Love
does
it.
he does a track with Tank from Tank and the Bangers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the track is called I'm So Happy I Cry. So check that out if on YouTube. It's very, very good. So this one was released
Okay.
in 2020.
I
Wow.
like that cover.
And I have
Me too.
this is the second one that was released in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think 2018.
Wow.
This one is called Please Don't Be Dead. Another great one, man.
That is cool. I love his name, Fantastic Negrito. That's
So check
awesome.
him out. Check him out, guys. He is so good. So
I
good.
love to check him
The
out.
covers look interesting. So yeah.
Yeah.
And he's about to put out another album in a couple of months, which is called White Jesus, Black Problems, something like that. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Check out that title. Man.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So it's very
Love it.
good. I've been spinning his records. The past few weeks there. Yeah, I just love his work, man. I love
Very cool.
love it.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Have to check him out.
Fantastic Negrito. Yeah, he's good. He has released 3 albums. I don't have his debut on vinyl, but his
Okay.
debut is good as well. So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Now,
and
you think-
and you said, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask, are they still how should I put it? Are you still able to purchase those albums that you just showed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they're all available. On Amazon, everywhere. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I hate when people show a record
Yeah,
and get your
I
juices
know.
flowing,
I know.
but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's discontinued. You can't get it no more.
Yeah.
I'll be like, why you show it then?
I know.
Yeah, but no, they're pretty available. They're available. Still available. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. And you said he did something with Tank and the Bangers?
Yes, he did on the recent one. He did a
Right.
track with Tank from Tank and the Bangers.
Oh, okay,
That's
because I know
good.
that's your group. They got something new out too, right?
Yeah,
Is it out? Did it come out this week?
Yes, it did. It
Oh,
did.
okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Funk has
awesome.
it. I did.
Yeah, last week. Came out last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it
Yeah, right here.
Red
was that the
balloon.
Red Balloon?
Yes.
Awesome. I can't wait to hear that. I
Yeah.
knew you were on top of it. Oh my God. I gotta catch up with y'all.
I didn't
That's
get
beautiful.
mine yet because I pre-ordered it on their website because I wanted the limited edition.
Is that the red
Yeah.
one? Yeah,
Yes, the
that's
red
the
one.
pretty one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
I'm
it.
old school, so I just grabbed the black one. I didn't
I
care.
know that's right. You said just
But-
give me the music.
But I'm jealous though because she getting the red one with the autograph.
Yes, I
Oh, the
think,
autographs.
I bought the autograph in or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw that. I've been following them on Facebook. I saw
Yeah.
that one. Good for
They're
you.
so good, man. They're so good. They're so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay,
All right,
Miss
who's-
Mikey, honey, what are you spending?
Man, I haven't been spending that much. I've been trying to keep my head on straight. But But I've been buying just a couple things here and there. You know, I'm still, you know, my wallet's still on the mend because so, but just a couple things. Basically, this is one of the more recent ones. This is like, I guess you call it a repress because it came out, then it vanished. You couldn't get it nowhere unless it was for a ridiculous price. So this is Pat Benatar's icon. This actually came out in February of last year.
Are you kidding
Walmart.
me?
It came out, and if you blinked, you missed it. And I missed it. I didn't even know it was.
I never seen it. I never heard about this pressing.
It wasn't in the stores long enough.
Wow.
Damn.
This came out in February of 2021. I found out about it. And of course, when I found out, they never stocked it again. You couldn't get it online. You couldn't get it in the store. Only eBay and third-party sellers, you know, they mark it up. Well, finally, somebody tipped me off. They said, hey, it's back in print. They said you might want to grab it. So I grabbed it, Walmart's website. It was a regular price, no price increase. So this is her, the Icon series. You might have seen that at Walmart.
Yeah.
That's another thing. That Icon series, anything that comes out with that series, for some reason, it just automatically goes out of print. Sticks, Icon, you know, when they did the Icon series on them, No Doubt, all it, it's like they don't stay around. They do a press.
Because you know, they started doing that Icon with CDs first.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right. And when they went to vinyl, there were like immediate sellouts and they wouldn't press anymore. And I don't know. But I just knew that I wasn't paying a crazy amount for this. I said, I'm going to wait. And apparently they must have put it back where it's like been repressed. So
that cover is gorgeous.
Isn't it though? I just love the packaging, man. So she hasn't had a hits collection on vinyl since I want to say Best Shots. And I want to say that was in the 90s. Yeah. And that one's kind of hard to find.
Yeah.
So, but this is on translucent blue vinyl. Of course, you know, I'll take it out. There's the back.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah.
I love that cover.
I do too. I just the whole aesthetic, the whole look is just cool.
Yeah. That's a beautiful shot of her face.
It really is.
Yeah.
Very cool. So it's got like Love is a Battlefield, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, We Belong, Fire and Ice, Heartbreaker, Shadows of the Night, Treat Me Right, Little Too Late, You Better Run, Hell is for Children, and Invincible. So, and the inside is bare bones. I mean, there's like no liner notes, no nothing, but just a sleeve.
At least it's a pull-in sleeve, so that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
So at least they did that.
Yeah.
So it's very.
It's the beautiful color too.
Yes. Beautiful color. I haven't even played it yet, but just wanted to get it in my hands. I was just like, you know.
Man.
But
now you're gonna have me running to Walmart.
I'm telling you, child. You know. So, but if they don't have it in the store, child, get online because you know, I said, I'm not going to do what I normally do, go from store to store. Oh, they don't have it, you know. I'm just going to get online, be done with it, you know. So if you're looking for it, it's out there.
Nice. Very nice.
Man, that is a nice cover.
Right? Very cool. Congratulations to Pat and her husband on their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction.
Yes.
Oh,
Neil Giraldo. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
so that's it.
Finally.
That's it for the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who's next?
I guess that'll be me. Well,
yeah.
I've been spinning, where's it at? A group called Southern Avenue. Are y'all familiar with this group?
No.
Southern Avenue. They sound familiar too.
They're like a blues rock band out of Memphis.
All right.
Okay. I love the cover.
Yeah. This is their first album. And it was on Stax when it came out. You see the logo there.
Oh, they on Stacks. So you
Nice.
know it's good then.
Well, well, this album's on Stax,
hmm
and they're like a blues rock band. I mean, they do funk, rock, blues type music.
Love it.
And this is the first album, and this came out in 2017.
2017.
Yeah,
What?
2017.
Wow.
Never heard of that band, Southern Avenue.
They sound familiar. Like I've seen them on perform on one of the morning shows, I think.
Oh, okay. And this is the first album. So I've been spinning this. Nice. And
Very cool.
second one, Southern Avenue, Keep On.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Mm.
And this
Check
came
that
out 2019.
19.
Uh-huh.
I gotta get on the Southern Avenue train. I gotta find out what's going on with them.
I mean, the vocals, these girls can sing.
Awesome.
Let me.
If you had to compare them with anybody, who would you say their style is reminiscent of?
Southern Avenue.
Oh, I compare to anybody. You know what? I wouldn't compare to nobody because I think they hold their own. I really do. I wouldn't compare to nobody. And I think it's because these two women, you know, they can sign. You know, and the band is very strong, backing them up with the vocals.
Yes.
And that's why I wouldn't compare to nobody.
Okay.
Because they definitely had that combination that you really just don't see when you think about blues, rock music.
Right.
You know, just the makeup of the band.
Well, I definitely want to check that out. They sound like they're very unique.
Yeah. So
how many albums do they have?
I would just say they're just Southern Avenue. You know, yeah. I wouldn't try to put them next to nobody. Not that they like the icing on the cake. It's just the fact that when I play these records, I hear them and I don't think about nobody else.
Right.
If that makes sense.
So no, I get you. So their style, it doesn't evoke anybody else because they're they're unique. So that's good.
Because you know, I listened to their first one, then I got the second one, and then I just picked up the third one right here.
Okay.
Wow, they got a third one.
Yeah. And I guess that's why I made that statement I made earlier. Now, this came out in 2021. Yeah. And this is called Be the Love You Want.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good title.
Yeah. And this came out in 2021. And they just got their own side.
So should we start with the debut or with the last one? If you want to get into
this is the last one.
Okay.
And the debut was right here. It was just the self-title.
Which one is the best one in your opinion?
Oh, the best. I'm gonna go with this because when I heard this, and when the second one came out, I grabbed it and I enjoyed it. Then when the third one came out, I enjoyed it. So if I had to pick one, I'm gonna say it's the first that turned me on. You know? But because it's the first that kept me going back to them. You know, and I will say all three I love.
Are they?
And you can still get these.
You know, good. That's what I was
going to ask. They're out there.
All right.
Because they're not that old. You know, like I said, what's that? 2017.
All right.
And it ain't like nobody's really. I ain't heard nobody else talk about them. So I'm quite sure they're still out there. Probably go on YouTube and get them 1, 2, 3 right there. You know. I said YouTube. I meant to say Amazon.
Yeah.
All right.
Get them.
Thank you. All right. Thank you for the introduction. I want to check them out.
Oh
Very
yeah,
nice.
if you like that
Go check
blues
out for
rock,
sure.
good guitar playing,
Yes. All
Yeah.
right.
the good vocals.
Mhm.
Hey, it's nice. It's that southern sound. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, be from Memphis.
Okay.
So
Yes.
give you that southern rock right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honey, you ain't said nothing but sisters and rock, and I'm there. So I want to
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want to hear it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
forward to
Sometimes
that.
sometimes these vocals can take you to church.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Gonna
That's
check
the
out for
endorsement I
sure.
want to hear.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they ever did an interview and he said he started singing in church first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's
That's
that. Yeah. So I was playing that probably for the past maybe I would say 3 days because I played an album a day for 3 days. So yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty cool.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
So we
cool.
don't cover pretty much a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
I have other albums to show me.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
All right. I went to see a show last Saturday,
Okay.
which was I really enjoyed it, and I'm rocking the t-shirt actually, and it's a band called Black Pistol Fire.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a blues rock, garage rock band, a 2-member band. So talented, just a guitar player, who is the lead singer and the drummer. They are amazing. They are from,
Very
I think they're originally from Canada, from Toronto, but now they are based in Texas, if I'm not mistaken.
okay.
So yeah, I've been playing their albums a lot. And I've released, I think, 5 albums. I only have 2 of them.
5 albums.
Yes, 5 albums. Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. They've been doing their thing for quite some time, but yet still very underrated. But
So the independent.
good question. I believe so. Good question.
The reason I asked because I haven't heard of them really, as far as like mainstream.
No, yeah. I think they're independent. I think so.
Okay.
Well, I got into
That's why I was shocked when you said 5 albums. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
5 albums?
I got introduced to that band by Christina. So shout out the Vinyl Guru. Thank you.
Hey, Sister Christina.
Yeah, she introduced me to that band. I just love their music. So I've been playing their stuff the
Black
past week.
Pistol
Yeah.
Fire.
So this is their album from 2018, if not mistaken. It's called I think this one is self-titled. No, it's called Deadbeat Graffiti. And
I like that cover.
Yeah,
Got
and,
the squiggles, don't you?
yeah, and the drummer signed my copy. It was very,
That's
very
cool.
Oh
That's
wow.
cool.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
gatefold. Yeah. And then this is the recent one. I think it was released in 2020, this one. It's called Look Alive.
Ooh,
They got some interesting looking covers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
So yeah, like I said, 2-member band. The guy, the lead singer, the guitar player is like amazing live. They are amazing. So much energy.
So it's guitar and what you say, guitar and drums, that's it?
Guitar and drums. That's it. And
Wow.
they are live. They are amazing live. Amazing.
Oh man.
Live. Yeah.
Okay. Can how many? What's the drum set? How many pieces are the drum they use? Is it a large set or a smaller set?
I think to me it's a large set. I mean, I'm not really. I don't know much. Like to me, it seemed like it was a large set. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering why you said just 2 guys, you know.
Just 2 guys. I'm telling you, just 2 guys.
And it sounds like a big band.
Yes.
Okay. That's why I was asking you about the drum. Because you said guitar and drums. So I was wondering, was the drum a big set of, you know.
If you check my account on Instagram, I put some
Photos.
some footage of the
Oh, okay.
That's-
I'll check that out.
That's right. I saw that.
yeah, they're pretty
Awesome.
good, man. They're pretty good. They
Very
are,
cool,
yeah,
man. That's,
yeah.
I gotta get back into the
Definitely a
live
band
music
to-
scene. You know.
Definitely a band to discover. I mean, Black Crystal Fire. Whoo,
Okay.
yes. If you like blues rock, garage rock, yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna like it. Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully they'll be coming our way to the States. You know. see 'em,
They are. Yeah, they just finished a tour, like a world tour, I think. Yeah, they went.
Really?
Yeah. Europe, North America. Yeah.
Okay. I'll be on the lookout.
Yeah. Really?
The concert season is heating up.
Yeah.
They are very good. Very good.
Very cool. All right.
So what
is it
you gonna
me?
do, Mikey? You gonna
Is it
ride
me?
down to Cincinnati to the festival to see Janet?
Say what?
Oh,
Are you gonna ride down
When
here to
is-
Cincinnati?
When is it? When
It's
is
in
it?
July.
It's in July. Man,
oh man.
it seems like all those concerts I want to go to are not coming to my area. So it's like, well, we got Janet coming to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
We got Lady Gaga coming to every place but my city. It's
Yeah.
like, so it's weird. I haven't been in that concert frame of mind due to the pandemic, but I'm gonna see somebody this summer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be Janet, but we'll see who's gonna be. But
Man, I
there.
would love to see that show, man. I would love to see Janet once again live, but yeah, like you said, Funk. I mean, the tickets are kind of expensive and to meet.
Oh yeah.
Go to the States and whatnot. Oh,
yeah,
gonna be
are
too
you going?
expensive. It's gonna be
You
too
going, Funk?
expensive for me.
Oh no. No.
You're not
He
going,
said, "Oh no."
You're not
No.
going, Funk.
I'm
You're
not
going
going.
to see Janet.
I'm not going. Well, I saw her. I saw Janet. When was she here? She was at River Band.
Mhm.
And I saw, how long ago was that? Was that 2? No, it's right before the pandemic, about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And I mean, I was right there at the stage. I mean, I was seeing the beads of sweat on her.
Wow. Wow.
It was good.
Oh,
It was
man.
good. I mean, girl still has it. I mean,
Oh yeah,
God.
girl
No
still
doubt.
got it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean,
No
all
doubt.
that dancing and moving, she wasn't even breathing hard.
right.
She wasn't even
Right.
breathing hard. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Girl is fit. She is
Oh,
fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
she got to
that's
be on the
true.
treadmill every day because she was fit. I mean, all that moving and dancing. And I mean, she wasn't even, how sometimes you hear people breathing?
Mhm.
Mhm.
You wasn't even hearing her breathe. I mean, she's
Wow.
phenomenal. I mean, I
Ooh-wee.
love that woman. She is
I-
phenomenal.
I saw
I
her a long time ago. I saw her for All for You tour, which is like what, in 2004. It was a long time ago, man. A long
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's still out there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, that's true. Well,
I just
She is definitely carrying the torch for the Jackson family after Mike.
of course.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
right? And she
is
is.
definitely carrying the torch for that family.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
wish she would release one last album.
Who,
It'll be
Janet?
great.
Yes.
It'll be great.
Yes.
What is
Because
she
her
said?
last album don't get no respect. And that was a nice album.
It's very good. It's very
Yeah.
good. Very
What
good.
was the last one? That was
She gonna reach for it.
I know she got it right behind
Yeah.
her.
I had to walk across the
Yes,
Oh.
that cover is gorgeous.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Unbreakable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. You don't hear a whole lot of accolades about that one. That's
You know.
that's strange.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's not a bad song on that album.
Nope.
Mhm.
Very, very nice album. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Beautiful.
But
I might
Well,
play that after we get finished with this.
I was supposed to
But I
release
hope
an album
hope-
called Black Diamond like 2 years just before the pandemic. She was supposed to release an album called Black Diamond.
Really?
She never released it. So I don't know what's going on
Was
with
Terry
that.
Lewis and Jimmy Jam producer?
Good question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not
okay.
sure. Yeah.
So she got that one in the vaults.
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
she had
There
a
it is. In the
tour.
vault.
She had a tour planned called Black Diamond as well. And
Yeah.
that's
Really?
canceled
And then-
because of the pandemic and whatnot. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's That's interesting.
It's going to come out. It's going to come out.
I hope so. I hope so.
Her people probably told her, let's let this pandemic calm down because they want to get the money for it. So yeah.
I think so. Yeah, they don't want
it.
They don't want a half or full house or anything like that.
Yeah. I think she's warming us up for it. That's why she's on a circuit now. Because what she's doing now is circuit touring. That's why she's coming to Cincinnati with the festival. Yeah. She's doing the circuit thing with a bunch of different acts right now. So I think she's going to do that. And that's probably going to be her farewell right there. That Black Diamond. I can see her doing that. Just like when Mike was finna do his last tour. I can see that happen.
Wow.
It's going to be heartbreaking for me.
I can't imagine that'll be her farewell. It's like she can keep on going for a while.
You know what? How old is Janet? 50, what? 55?
55.
She's a baby. Hey, look, Paul McCartney's 80. She can still be out there for quite a while if she wants to.
Yeah, but
you know what?
Paul McCartney doesn't dance like
I know.
Yeah. And another thing too, I think I can see Janet really, as her kid get older, probably want to give her child more attention. I can see her.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Especially when you get in the upper grades in school and stuff, where you got to pay more attention. I can see her saying, "Hey, it's mommy time now for real."
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be mad at her.
Yeah.
Because she don't put in so much work. She deserves it.
She has nothing else to prove, Janet Jackson.
Yeah, she got nothing to prove.
She's a legend. She's a pop legend.
Is.
Oh my God.
She is. Yeah. But I tell you, the last time we spoke, I meant to look for this album because we were talking about Janet, we were talking about Madonna last time we came together. And I couldn't find it. I found it, and I'm going to put this on tonight. I hadn't been spinning, but I'm going to. That's when we talked about this one.
Oh! Why you showed that?
I was talking about her candy. Wow. This was given to me.
Girl, how come you have that one?
Let me tell you.
God.
Expensive.
Let me tell you the story behind this one. So a friend and former co-worker gave this to me because he was sitting on it. We were just talking about people who have an extra copy or something, but I'm not gonna play it, or I'm just gonna keep it. God. He had an extra copy of Hard Candy. He was like, "You want it?" I'm like, "Yeah." now only got an extra copy of Celebration, right?
That's amazing. Wow.
I knew I had it, but I'm gonna spin it tonight. Let me take it out.
Is it the one?
They got the CD and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got the LCD through this set.
Yeah.
And deluxe gatefold jackets, candy colored vinyl discs. It's got the remix, exclusive DJ remix 12-inch for 4 minutes. So
wow.
Let's open it up.
That's amazing.
That's the gatefold. It's actually trifold, so I don't know if I can fit it all on here.
Wow.
But
very nice.
Oh.
Very cool. And this was one of her albums that had to grow on me. Hard Candy, it didn't hit me right away.
Yes.
Right.
So it took me a while. Liner notes extensive, but they're too small. I can't read them right now. So here's the bonus CD that comes with it.
But still, it's nice to have that on vinyl. Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
One of the many.
So jelly. but I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
So this is the So I guess this is the bonus 12 inch.
Yeah.
But I barely touched it. I think I played it once, and because but it's time to revisit it. And here's one of them.
Wow.
Yes.
On that splatter vinyl.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
And got one more. Hang on.
Now that's what they should be repressing.
I know it. I know it. Well, let's hope they do with her reissue campaign.
Yes.
But you know what they'll do? Then repress that and it'd be black vinyl only.
Yeah,
Oh, don't say it. Don't say it.
maybe
I see them doing it like that.
Yeah.
Don't say it. No.
Oh, but
yeah.
Mikey, it'll benefit you though, because if it's black vinyl repressed, guess what?
Right. I
The
need
value would go even higher for that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's true. That is so true. But that's the whole shebang. This was the hard candy. And I know it's gotta be out there.
Jealous.
No, child. You got so many record stores down there where you are. I bet you somebody got it right now.
No, I've been looking.
It's so
You've been
expensive,
looking.
man. It's
Only
so
thing I ended up walking out of a record store with after all that looking was the CD of it.
But that's what I started out with. I bought the CD and played it, and I was like, I'm not feeling this just yet. And then,
I'm not into that one, but
yeah, like I would in no way deem this my favorite Madonna album.
Oh
but
no, same here.
It's definitely grown on me in time for sure.
Yeah.
And the packaging, the whole aesthetic, I always did like that.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, she had some great songs on here. 4 minutes. My favorite one still is probably Miles Away. That's such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Classic song. Look at me. I'm like
Oh.
I got this fan blowing up my nose, so I'm like, you're seeing all sorts of so but
girl, we family, we don't care.
But I think this is the kind of direction she kind of needs to head back in, like anything, or work with Nile Rodgers again or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work with Nile Rodgers, or stuff she did here with Justin Timberlake was fine. That was cool. But who knows what she'll do?
I guess she wants to.
How old is Madonna now?
62 or maybe 63.
Is she 62, 63?
Yes, around that age, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
But she wants to seduce, she wants to attract the younger generation now. So that's why she's working with these, younger producers, whatnot. She's more into including some hip hop into a
You don't know, but I look at it like this. Don't embarrass yourself though. You get to a certain point in your career where you have to be careful because you don't want to end up embarrassing yourself in the end. That's how I feel. I mean, Father Time is there for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And it gets to a certain time where you got to kind of think of what you're doing and the material you're doing to the point where you don't want to embarrass yourself. And I hope she don't do that. I hope she don't go back and try to, would you say she's 63, 64 years old and out here trying to act like a 24-year-old. Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what to say. Because this is a tough subject, because when I was coming up, she was my hero. I mean, I just loved everything she did. If anybody talked bad about Madonna, I was ready to fight them. I was just, I was ready to kill them. I'm like that about Donna Summer too. It's like, you talk about Donna Summer, those are death words right there. And I was the same way about Madonna, but it's just like, I think she's.
But I think Donna Summer, to be honest, had a lot more sense than Madonna. Donna Summer had a lot more sense than Madonna.
Right. You know what? And I think, maybe she's just going through, I don't want to call it a midlife crisis or anything like that. I think that she should do whatever she wants to do. I mean, she's always been that type of person, to just go out and do what she wants. I'm going to do this, I'm going to dress this way. I'm going to put out this type of album. She's known for doing what she wants to do. And that's great. But I think right now, I don't know. It's like I haven't heard too much talk about a future album and what the plans are for that. I know Madam X, that wasn't necessarily the big release that the label was hoping that it would be. But
I haven't though. But you're right.
But it's like she can do anything she wants. I just think if she just focuses, like leave the ass implants alone and all.
I was spitting on it, but I'm glad you went there first.
I was like, I try not to go, I don't post anything bad about her. I'll never say anything bad, but it's just like, okay, you had fun with the ass implants and all this other stuff. Get back to the music, okay? Yeah. Please get back to the music. Nobody can write a hook like Madonna. She's a great songwriter. I think a lot of her talents get lost because of all the other stuff that's going on, and that's always been a case with her. She's contributed so much. She's so talented, but when these other things, the photos that you see now and the poses and things, and it's kind of stealing her thunder. She can do so much more at this age. And I get mad when I hear people say, oh, she should hang it up, she's too old. She's not too old. I mean, there's people twice her age, men, who are still in the game. She could still stay in the game and still be relevant if she just focuses. She's a smart woman, great songwriter, great pop songwriter. I just think she needs to focus on that and less on the other, and to kind of save herself, because I hear what you're saying. To a lot of people right now, she is out here embarrassing herself. Right now. Yeah. So,
like Prince said, at your age, that's your shoe size.
Right. Yeah. And then it's a double-edged sword, because it's like the people who tell her to act her age. Well, what do you do at 62 and 63? What is the correct way to act? I guess it's different for everybody, but
I agree with that, because it's definitely different for an entertainer rather than just your average grandma baking cookies.
Right. Which she'll never be. Cher will never be that type of person. So, but I think there's a way to still stay relevant and still attract a younger audience if that's what she wants to do. I don't think she needs it, really, but
that's what I was about to say, because her fan base is huge. Madonna's fan base is huge. So she doesn't really need to the younger generation, in my opinion, but she really tries, maybe too hard to
I think so. There's like a
generation. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yeah,
it's almost like a slight desperation to stay relevant to the younger generation, and she doesn't need to do it.
Yes.
So,
like, to me, the butt plants showed that. All these years, I've been watching Madonna, and I always thought she had a great body. She didn't need the butt plant.
Yeah.
Right.
I never looked at her and saying, "Oh, she don't have a butt." I just looked at Madonna and thought she was always beautiful.
Yeah.
Right. I always thought she was aging well for a while and everything, like, so you get a few lines on your face, she was still beautiful, so, but, I guess in Hollywood, it's just, there's that mindset that I can't grow old the way I am. I can't grow old gracefully. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. And so, they, that's the mindset they have, unfortunately, some of them. But I'm just hoping that things kind of turn around, because I don't want her to be a joke either. And, if you look at some of her Instagram followers, or anytime she posts something, they're making her out to look like she's a joke now. And she's not, but it's like she has to be conscious of this herself and just get back to the music and just, focus on what you do best. She's a great performer, great songwriter, just that's what would kill people at 62, 63. When they see you still out here turn out some quality stuff like that, and say, there's going to be nothing they can say about her. Once you get back in the game and start doing that again, put out a kick-ass album and stuff like that, people don't need to see you retire at 62 because you had ass implants,
Yeah.
So it's just like, get back out there, girl, keep writing them songs, do what put you on the map, what made you famous, she's having her fun. I understand that, but I don't know. It's like almost like Janet, where she doesn't need to prove anything else, but I don't know if anyone's told her that yet.
Yeah. But
you know,
also Janet would never embarrass herself either.
It's not the
Right.
It's not the same. It's not the same artist, not the same, personality at all, at all, at all, at all.
Yeah, it's true. They're in the same arena, but two very different.
Two
very
different
different.
artists.
Yeah.
Two very
I
different.
wish the best for my girl. I want to see her continue to do well. She's Madonna's already a legend. She doesn't
I'm a fan of Madonna's. I mean, I had just about all her
Me
albums except
too.
for
I'm a
Hard
big
Candy.
fan of Madonna. I'm a big fan.
You said except for Hard Candy.
Yeah, me too.
Right. Oh well, they might be reissuing that very soon. So let's
I
see
hope
what
so.
happens.
I really do hope so.
Yes, but I think about the Madonna that I grew up with, and so I'm never gonna abandon her because she's always gonna be my girl.
Oh no.
I just look at some of the stuff now and it's just like
Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same way.
Yeah, but I'm never gonna trash her because
no. That's
it's
why
just that I have some concerns.
Don't want to see her embarrass herself. That's why I said that. Yeah, I'm not gonna never trash her. I'm a fan. I just don't want to see her embarrass herself. That's all.
Right.
Because it will hurt me. Because I love Madonna.
Oh yeah, me too, man. Oh my God. When I was growing up, she was my whole world. Madonna this, Madonna that. Oh my God. So, but I'm still gonna champion her, but I just hope that she kind of,
tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah. So, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I love these conversations about Janet, Madonna. I love it.
Yeah.
Two legends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take that from them. There are definitely legends.
That's right. Yep. Two ladies who helped to make MTV what it is.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But along with Michael.
Well, we gotta throw Michael in there as far as that MTV.
Michael.
Him
Prince.
opening the door for blacks to even get on MTV.
Oh, you ain't kidding. You are not kidding. Yeah. He was it.
Yeah.
Because who was it? Sony Columbia said that if you don't play him, we're gonna yank all our artists off of your channel.
Yeah.
It's basically how that happened.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna pull everybody out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was CBS, his label that did that. Yeah. So
and that was MTV. They had to be, try to hide behind we a rock station. That's like saying Little Richard wasn't rock. So if Little Richard was still popping music out like that, came out with a video, okay, would you would have put him on there?
Yeah.
Right.
See, Jimi Hendrix, would you would have put him on there?
Mm-hmm.
If he was still living and threw out a video?
Yeah.
See, they put rock out there now as white music, when in fact it was blacks that were doing rock.
Right.
Little Richard, Chuck Berry, it goes on and on. And you just figure at the time, you just looked at it like there was a lot of rock groups out there that were black, like Living Color, 24/7 Spies, Fishbone.
Mm-hmm.
Fishbone,
There was a lot of black rock groups out there.
Yeah.
So come on. And who
I
was
think
that one guy that had that one big hit? It was on the soundtrack of a Sylvester Stallone movie. James Behavior, Feel the Heat.
Jean Bovar.
Yeah.
Jean Bovar, yeah.
Yeah.
He used to play with
Feel the Heat.
Yeah.
He wore a mohawk.
Yeah. He used to play with Wendy O. Williams and the Plasmatics. Yeah.
Yes.
Jean Bovar.
He had a big hit out called Feel the Heat.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. There was that confusion, and there still is that confusion, because as the more rock went mainstream, that was the image that it took on. Like, you know, it took on the image that it can't be anything associated with Black people. It's got to be, you know, dude with the long blonde hair and the guitar. That's what the image came to be. So any Black, you know, contributions, you know, the pioneers of the genre, it's like it was automatically discredited. So it's just, and it still happens, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, take a look at the Rock Hall inductees. So anybody who's Black and they get inducted, they don't belong there. It's just like, are you kidding me? You know, and forget about, it doesn't matter if it's rap or whatever it is. It's just like people still get uptight because of what their narrow definition of what they think rock is supposed to mean. So yeah, it's still ongoing, but all anyone has to do is open a history book and see where it came from. So you know, but and there wouldn't be any more confusion. So, but you know, here we are, still here in 2022, having to educate people on it. So,
well, you better get those books quick, because you know they're trying to ban them. Better get them quick. Put them in your own personal library.
Yeah, you know that's right, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, but yeah, that was right. You know, just going back to what we were saying, that Michael helped open some doors for that for sure on MTV, and Janet and all the ones that followed, Tina, you know, so and even Donna. Yeah, Donna. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interesting time.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
All right, Missy.
Oh, it's me. All right, last album. I've been spinning the recent one by Robert Glasper.
Ooh, yes.
Black
Ooh, okay.
This one is on colored vinyl.
Yeah.
So
beautiful.
Good. Unfortunately, this is the only one from the series that I have on vinyl.
Oh, you don't have 1 and 2.
I was late to the party, so hey. Yeah.
But you can still get a 1 and 2 though, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna try. The first one is kind of, you know, more difficult to find, but I'm gonna try to find them. But yeah, this one's pretty good. Very good collabs with her, Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, very nice one. Nice jazz, R&B with
very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, love Robert Glasper, and it's gonna be in Montreal in next month for the Montreal Jazz Festival.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
I'm gonna try to get some tickets because it's a paid. It's gonna be a paid show. But still, it's going to be in Montreal. Yeah.
Very cool.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned Jennifer Hudson. Now, how do y'all feel about Jennifer Hudson? I don't think she's getting a fair shake as far as being in the music, as far as making records, versus it seemed like they just decided to say, we're just going to put you in movies and you would make soundtracks, basically.
Yeah.
Rather than come out and try to get a hit record, a hit album, even. You know, it just seems like she's just the movie soundtrack girl, and that's it.
The movie. I haven't thought about it that way. That's an interesting way to bring it up. I do understand. Yeah, I do get what you're saying, Fun, because it's true. I mean, she has released how many albums? Maybe 2, 3. I'm not sure, but
I think 3, and none of them even cracked the top 10.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
And
you know,
this girl has some incredible vocals. So I don't understand why or how come she's not bigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess I can't say. It seems like her biggest hits have been soundtrack. Yeah, Dreamgirls. Yes. Respect. Yes. So far, I had not thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, when you look at an R&B Billboard list or whatever, her name is never nowhere around on it. And it's just shocking.
Yeah.
For all that talent not to have a hit record.
Wow.
You know,
Very interesting.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's not backed up by maybe she doesn't have a good team behind her. I have no idea what's the problem with when it
I'll
comes.
tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. It's the same problem that he had with Phyllis Hyman.
Oh, yes.
I believe you could be so talented, vocally, that they don't know what to do with you. You know,
Yeah.
No. Phyllis Hyman ended up being even bigger where? On stage doing plays.
Yeah.
Doing some sophisticated ladies.
Yeah. And I truly believe that, because you look at now, as far as a lot of these people that are big superstars, let's just stick with, since we talk about the women, that the voices don't even compare to a Jennifer Hudson or a Phyllis Hyman. You know, and yet they're superstars.
That is strange. And I know Phyllis Hyman, she talked about it a lot, and she, in the end, she was very bitter about it because she wasn't getting that promotion and that she needed, and that marketing that she needed. And I think that's why they didn't know how to market her, because she was so adaptable. She could sing anything. You know, she could sing disco, she could sing R&B. She started out singing commercials. You know, she was doing so many different things. But I think by the time, in her case, by the time the 80s came around and everything was much more visual, you know, like we had the Paula Abduls, you know, we had the, you know, the dance artists who were easily marketable, you know, things like that. They didn't know what to do with her at that point. You know, when the videos were so much the thing at that time, they didn't know how to take someone of her talent who'd already been established. They didn't know how to package her or what to do. So, which was sad, because it should have been easy. But
and I tell you why, I like what you said, it should have been easy. Yeah, it should have been easy, because you got to think at that time too, who was really doing the same thing that she was doing earlier, and we market that, and that was Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. They were singing and doing the gowns and everything. So, and both of them had incredible voices.
Yeah.
It's almost like they didn't want to flood the market or what.
Like Jennifer Hudson, she could easily been, you know, the next Whitney Houston. Easy. Jennifer Hudson.
I wonder if now that we're talking about it, I wonder if part of it is, if it comes down to that crossover appeal. You know what I'm saying? Like Whitney Houston, she was huge. She was in the mainstream. She had that crossover appeal from R&B to pop. And once they've got that mainstream pop appeal, there's a success. You know, I think that's what eluded, say, Phyllis Hyman for that, because she was, you know, she had hits on the R&B charts, you know, some on the dance charts, but for some reason or another, she couldn't get that crossover appeal. And that might be what's eluding Jennifer Hudson, you know, outside of the soundtracks, you know, the crossover appeal, you know, that mainstream, you know, market. So that, you know, Whitney Houston did so well, you know, everybody knew Whitney Houston.
Personally, I think that Jennifer Hudson, I think she could, you know, do that actually. I mean, she can be pop. She definitely can.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah,
she can.
I don't understand.
She can. She needs the support from the label.
Yeah,
her label.
Yeah,
she needs the support.
She doesn't have the support. I mean,
put her with the right producers, you know, to market her the right way. You know,
if you compare, I mean, vocally, Jennifer Hudson with a singer like Adele, for example, they're pretty similar. I mean, Jennifer Hudson, she has amazing vocals, that girl.
Yeah.
She can sing anything.
Yeah.
I mean, she's very similar to Adele.
Right.
But yeah, Adele, when she drops an album, it's almost damn nearly #1 upon release.
Right.
So How's that?
We could figure out a tons of reasons. Oh yeah, but maybe it's how can I say that, the body image, because Jennifer Hudson was kind of a big figured girl and one.
So was Adele.
So was Adele, exactly.
Yeah, that's
she
true.
was big. She was big when she was heavy.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
And now she's small and still big. So
Yes.
how come it didn't happen for Jennifer Hudson?
Yeah. So that's why
that's
I don't get what's the problem with
And Jennifer Hudson is smaller
yes.
than Adele now.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah. That is true.
And I tell you, I think it goes back to when you go back to American Idol. I think Simon Cowell kind of put a stain on Jennifer Hudson too.
He tried to. He tried to. I do remember that he told her, and this set me on fire. He tried to tell her that she was too big.
Yeah.
I remember him saying something like that. Like, if you don't lose weight, you're not gonna make it. Which is why when she did make it, and when she got her Oscar for Dreamgirls, I said, well, now he can eat shit because So she proved him wrong. So, but yeah, it almost is hard to. I forget that she was big because she's been small for so long.
Yeah.
I forget she was a bigger girl, but I do remember that was a problem on Idol because of Simon. He kept bringing it up. So, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it didn't seem to hold Adele back. That's true. It didn't, seem to affect.
I tell you, and this is my belief. Why Simon kept bringing it up, he didn't want her to win, and he knew she was. She had a better voice.
Maybe
he didn't want her to win.
Maybe.
Right.
Simon Cowell did not want her to win.
I think you're right.
And
I think
the only way he could
I'm so glad that man's not on there anymore.
he tried to shake her confidence.
Yeah.
Yep. He didn't want her to win because for her to get what she would end up being, she got down to number 3 when he really started trashing her.
Yeah.
Well, there's 3 of them. And that's when he really turned it up on her.
Yep.
He
turned up the heat. Yep.
Yeah. And
I remember that.
I saw that show when he announced the winner. The look on her face.
You mean when she got voted off, or?
Yeah.
I think that surprised everybody.
Yeah.
That surprised everyone. Yeah.
I mean, I can still see her mouth wide open. Her eyes was big. Like, what? Because she knew.
Yeah.
I'm the best singer on the stage. She knew it, and everybody else did too.
Yeah.
But I tell you one thing, she showed me more of who she truly is when she won that Oscar, because she could have easily said, Simon Cowell, kiss my ass.
That's what I would have said.
I know that's right. She could have made him look like a pile of crap. But she didn't do that. She didn't do that.
Because that was a perfect thing. You don't never try to forecast somebody else's future. You'll never do that. And that was a perfect example where he should have kept his mouth shut. He never should have said that to her. It was horrible. So I was so glad when she got the Oscar. I said, I would have told him to eat shit and die.
Yeah. And see, and that's the thing too.
And thank you to the Academy.
And that's the thing, because American Idol, I thought it was a singing contest, not a beauty pageant.
Yeah, but you know how it is. You know how it is though with the music industry. You know how it is. Talent is not the most important thing.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
It's not the image. The image is the most important thing. So, I mean, there's a ton of, great vocalists, amazing vocalists, but because physically they're not appealing and they're not, then they don't have that physical, beautiful image, they won't succeed. That it is what it is. It's sad, but that's the truth. There's a bunch of beautiful women that we see as pop artists and whatnot who sing like shit. That we hear them everywhere. They are everywhere. But they're beautiful, but they're not really talented. There's a bunch of artists like that.
Right.
You know what I always say? the artists today, put them in the middle of a black church, and they'll really know they can't sign. Yeah.
But you know what? I think it's slowly changing. I'd say today versus when, say, for example, Jennifer Hudson, when she was on Idol, the industry is creeping along. It's slowly changing. Thank goodness for like the Jill Scotts and the Lizzos and, I mean, come on, there's always been full-figured Black artists out there on the market. We know that. It's waiting for the rest of the industry to wake up and see that, somebody's size does not matter. It's ridiculous. So, but slowly but surely, the more those artists get that mainstream appeal, like Lizzo's everywhere now, everybody's is trying to be body positive now, which I think is great. So it's getting a little bit better. It's a lot better than what it was, but there's at least some diversity and some visibility now. The time when Jennifer Hudson was on there, it was ridiculous. And I heard that there were other Idol contestants at that time complaining about the same thing. What was the other girl who was on there? She was really good. What was her name? But I remember I cannot think of her name right now. She was on the same season as Ruben Studdard, and she was Black. And she said they made a whole big deal about her weight, but it was just like, but when Ruben was there, nobody said anything about his weight. It's like he was the thinnest person in the room. They didn't say anything about him. But
yeah, they nicknamed him the Velvet Teddy Bear. I remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
So his size was an asset, but to anybody female that came on there and they had, some meat on them, they were giving them a rough time, trying to talk them down and, convince, oh, you gotta lose weight, you gotta do this. And, it was a mess. It was a mess. So, but
which is so unusual because, you go back in history and a lot of the best female singers were heavy. You go back. Who was the singer that the adored Mahalia Jackson? She was not a little woman.
Yeah, Mahalia Jackson, Bessie Smith, Dinah Washington, Aretha.
Yeah.
So through history,
Ella Fitzgerald. She was not a little woman.
Right. So, but it's like
Sarah Vaughan. She was not skinny.
Right. Exactly.
She was thick boned. She was, and she had, gained weight as she got a little older, but they were not small size 6 or 5 women,
Right. It's a industry double standard. It's a ridiculous beauty standard that it's a tired beauty standard, but like I said, things are slowly changing. I'm seeing things better now through, the lens of 2022 than where we were maybe like 5-10 years ago in the industry with this, So it's ongoing, but it's let's just say at least we're not where we were. I say thank goodness that, like, say if you have the idol judges that you have now, like Lionel Richie and Katy Perry, it's like a different breed of idol judges that we had. They probably would have mentioned something like this now.
Right.
We've got shows that at least focus on the talent. We've got The Voice, where we see people of all different shapes and sizes on there, and these little petty things, they don't matter, because they're not looking at how big someone is or isn't. So, like I said, things are slowly changing. I think, given time, we'll continue to evolve with that. But I see what you mean. At that time, they were trying to dog Jennifer Hudson initially with that. And, it was horrible to see,
Yeah.
So, but.
And to go back to what you were saying, it seems like they only do it to the women.
Yeah.
Because you go back, like you said, to Ruben Studdard, and he beat out a skinny white boy, Clay Aiken.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you remember how shocked Clay Aiken looked?
I remember that.
But
I remember that season.
Clay Aiken, he could sing, but Ruben was more velvet than he was.
Yeah.
He was more smooth. He was Luther. You know, he was the second coming of Luther Vandross.
Yeah, that's what they wanted him to be. They wanted him to be the new Luther. Yep.
And so actually, he should have gave a lot of credit to Luther too, because I think if it wasn't for Luther, he would have been counted out.
Right.
Because people saw that. You know, it's like, how can you deny him being a big guy when Luther is, you know, right here, you know, doing it for the big men.
Exactly.
But that's why I don't understand, because there's been a lot of big women that been holding it down too. So I don't know why he's so shocked of Jennifer Hudson being a little heavy.
I don't know. I think it was because of, again, that whole mainstream thing. Like, you know, it's okay for you to be big and heavy if you're an R&B star, but for, you know, mainstream stardom, you know, they want you to be skinny. I mean, look at how they treated Ann Wilson. You know, mainstream rock star. Yeah. We already know that she can blow the roof off, but as soon as she gained weight, oh my God, it was like she wasn't fit to live anymore. It was. I remember they did her terrible.
For the clip videos, I mean, they were showing only her face, or they were showing her sister in the front.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was ridiculous. It was absolutely
That girl has some crazy vocals, Ann Wilson. Oh man. I remember that in the 80s. I mean, every time we would see a video, a clip video, a hard clip video, we would always see her sister in the front, up front, and you only see her face or her top, not her body.
I know it was just ridiculous. She said, I remember she gave interviews and she said that she could be on stage, she could turn cartwheels and do this and that. They didn't care. All they saw is that she was fat. They didn't, just like she was killing herself on stage, you know, doing, you know, and she could play a ton of instruments. I've seen her live, and she can do some amazing things on stage. But, you know, critics and the press and those reviewing the concert, they wouldn't look at anything else other than the fact that she was fat, and it was ridiculous. This is the kind of stuff that played on Karen Carpenter. You know, Karen Carpenter, you know, she got in her mind that she was big because a reviewer came to see them and said she was fat. So, I mean, and that sets those wheels going. It's just like, you know, where, you know, you start second guessing yourself, and it's like you feel like your music's not good enough anymore, because now you got to be concerned about how you look. So it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's a little bit different. It's like if you're an R&B artist, you know, and you're in that niche, it's like it's more forgiving. But it's like once you're projected for mainstream stardom, you know, so it's like, you know, it's like it's not acceptable. Yeah. So it's crazy. But I mean, look how they talk about Kelly Clarkson. You know, it's unbelievable. This girl is so talented, and like every time I see comments about her performance videos and things, all they talk about is her weight. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But, you know,
that's true.
It's got to change. It's got to change. So, you know.
Well, you know what? I will say this, though, in a joking way, though. Kelly Clarkson, she didn't help herself in that Wayfair commercial when she was at the microwave. Waiting for food to cook.
I didn't see that one.
No.
And the microwave goes off, and she says yes, and she goes to, you know, I'm like, oh no, Kelly, that was a bad move. You know, continue talking about the good things you're buying for Wayfair, but you know, don't do that. Don't look like you're so desperate waiting for your food to get done out of the microwave.
Oh yeah. I don't think I saw that one, but they that probably wasn't you know, a good light to put her in.
Said, no, we're not going to do that.
You know? Yep. That's, oh man.
I mean, considering that, you know, hey, you know, that's an issue that people are messing with you with. You know, I don't know. Maybe she thought like if she do it, she would let them know that, hey, I'm who I am. You know, so yes, maybe I like eating to the point I gained some weight. So I'm not going to let you think that I'm afraid to show you that I like to eat. If she had that in her mind, then kudos, you know.
Right.
But if she didn't, it was a bad move. You know, that's all.
Oh man, it's just the hypocrisy of the music industry. It never ceases to amaze me. Never ceases to amaze me. But you know, a lot of the things that you know, we see a lot of the veteran female vocalists talking about now, it's still going on, you know, having to fight the sexism and the you know, the it's so much, you know, just everything, just, you know, the weight thing, and you know, all that stuff. It's still happening. It doesn't matter if it's 1980s, 1970s. It's still very much an issue, but it's only slowly changing. So,
well, it's just like Eve, when we was talking about the female rappers, how they always took a back seat no matter what, to the male rappers.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and I'll be honest, I enjoyed the female rappers more than I did the male rappers. You know, keep it MC Light, love them. Yeah. You know,
MC Light,
Salt and Pepper, love them.
Because
Eve, love them.
Eve,
you know, Little Cam. I always enjoyed the female rappers better. You know, I enjoyed the flows better. You know, and plus, you know, I'm a guy, so hey, I enjoy looking at them.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
I like it too, because it's interesting for an arena which is so full of men, men. It's always great to hear, you know, something from a woman's standpoint. So yeah, I think they are interesting. I love to hear it myself. There need to be a lot more.
Yeah.
So,
the thing is, when it comes to female rappers, especially the more modern one, I mean the ones after the 90s and whatnot, I feel that there are two types. I mean, either you are the sexy chick, beautiful chick who only raps about a body, or you know, a punani and whatnot, blah blah blah. Or you the conscious type of chick who looks like or more masculine, but yet your lyrics are like crazy. You have deep conscious lyrics, but yet you look like a man. I feel that there are two types of female rappers. I mean, I love conscious rap. I just love conscious rap.
Yes.
I mean, if you're MC,
I love Rhapsody.
Yeah, Rhapsody, for example. I mean, Rhapsody, she wouldn't, you know, be in the sexy chick type of chick. Yeah, she's beautiful, but she's more, you know, laid back and whatnot. She wears like, how can I say, like
the baggy stuff.
Baggy stuff, exactly. She's more like the 80s female rappers, more like the
Yo,
the Queen Latifah, the way they were dressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yet her lyrics are unbelievable. She's she's a super talented MC. But if you compare her with what's her name? Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, you know what I mean? Or the new one, Megan Thee Stallion.
Get my girl's name out your mouth.
She's beautiful. She's super sexy, but I'm just tired of hearing her lyrics. I mean, she's always talking about her body. I mean,
There's other things. Right. There's other things
about something else.
Right. I hear what you're saying. I mean, I know where you come from.
That you have a top body, that your butt is amazing. We already know that.
It's all about something else.
Mention it in every fucking, in every freaking track. You know what I mean? That's why I have a problem with the recent female rappers, man. I mean, they rap. I mean, I feel like they have nothing to say. If it's not about the body, they have nothing to say, which is
Right.
sad, very sad.
And the ones that do have something to say,
Yes,
that are more socially conscious or rap,
exactly.
they stay under the radar.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
they don't get as
exactly
much. Yeah.
That is exactly it when it comes to.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand. It's true what you're saying, especially when it comes to Megan. I'm gonna say Megan Thee Stallion because we know she's a very educated woman.
Yes, she is.
Very educated, very
her
woman.
backstory is so interesting.
Yeah.
She doesn't
So I
promote it,
kind of
right?
understand where you're at, Eve,
Yeah.
because she's talking all this stuff when she can rap about so much positive stuff because really she is a positive woman
Mhm.
because she went out there and got that education.
But she doesn't
Mhm.
promote it. Why? She doesn't promote it.
So I can understand. I can say, okay, you're making your money by doing this, and that's the way it is. But you could do another album and rap about education, young women get it,
She
be
won't.
strong, be independent in this world too.
She won't do it. She won't do it.
Well, it ain't the fact that she won't do it. Her record company won't let her do it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I was gonna say. I said,
Yeah.
I bet you she probably wants to surprise her fan base and put out something like that. But I bet you the label is probably resistant because it's like once they have a formula, once something is successful, don't mess with it. So it's just like, so you've got this image out here now, don't try going all, smart on everybody. And,
Exactly.
If you want to stay mainstream, she will never do that. She will never do that. Unfortunately, it's sad, but it is what it is. I mean, I love Rhapsody, but look at Rhapsody. She's super talented, but she's not crossing that, mainstream. She's still underrated. She's still, she's. Sad, but
she'd have to come out with something like risque, or
she's gonna have to change her whole image if she'd have she's gonna have to wear those high heels and those tight shirts and whatnot, or those super tight pants with showing her body and whatnot. If not,
right,
she's still gonna stay underground. It's sad.
Oh man,
it's sad. It's sad. But hey,
it's crazy.
Isn't it amazing though how back then how they got away with doing that though?
Yes.
Like look at TLC fans.
Yes.
How they got away with the baggy clothes stuff. I mean, even Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Got away with wearing the baggy clothes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was the look. Yep.
Yeah.
That was
and
the look at the time.
If you ain't half naked, you ain't worth looking at.
That is so true. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I mean, in the 80s, I mean, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, they didn't have that problem. I mean, it wasn't a big thing to be.
Yeah, they came out, for Missy Elliott.
It was all about their lyrics,
Yeah.
So,
all about
because
all about
you think about it, Queen Latifah and MC Lyte didn't actually start looking like women until they were done with rapping.
Yeah.
Then that's when they started wearing the hair and the dresses and the shoes and stuff.
They were still cute though. They were still cute. I mean, they were still
Yeah, and look at Missy Elliott. She had such style.
Yeah, Missy Elliott. Yeah.
I'm telling you. But it's like, now it's like you have to be one way or nothing. So it's
that's it.
It's
if you want to be popular, if you want to be in the female rap game and want to be popular, you're gonna have to be sexy, man.
And it's kind of sad though too. It's kind of sad too because you look at Queen Latifah, who never did none of that, and to this day she's still on top of the game. I watch her every Sunday on her TV show, The Equalizer.
The Equalizer, yeah.
She's still on top of her game. She has a #1 show on Sunday called The Equalizer.
The Equalizer, that's right.
Yeah.
She's proven her. She's one of those talents where it's like they started out rapping and they
acting.
They're so multifaceted, and then with the acting, and then with the jazz album she put out, it's like she can do so many things.
She put 2 out.
That's right. She did put out 2. That's beautiful singing voice.
Hello. CD only, CD only.
CD only, CD
Yeah.
only, right.
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah.
CD only.
Beautiful.
And I'm telling you, those albums are fantastic too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful singing
she
voice.
does a remake of California Dreaming.
I remember that. Wasn't that
Woo,
something?
man.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now
I wish
that's what needs to be put on vinyl.
I would love to see that on vinyl. I'd love to see her do more of that stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So it's, but you know, I know she's busy with her show now, but yeah, she just, you know, so talented.
Yeah.
Can
She
do-
could just drop those two CDs on vinyl. I'd be happy.
Yeah, for real. But you never
Yeah.
know. You
Yeah.
never know, right?
Yeah.
Dana Owens. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like the whole you know, sex issue with female rap. I don't know. It's just like it's like they can only take it so far. You can't keep releasing album after album of the same stuff. So it's like, you know,
Well,
how far can they take it?
I guess it's working. Look at Cardi B.
Right. I mean, it's working.
It's working.
But as far as longevity, how much longer can they sustain their career on doing the same type of vibe on each album? It's like, you know, are they going to have this epiphany where it's just like, okay, I've had enough of this. I'm going to get serious, you know, and will the label support them? You know,
that's the thing. That's the thing.
Okay. Look at this though. Think about this. How old is Carly B and Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj? They're still in their 30s, right?
I think.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think maybe Megan.
I mean, none of them touching 40. I'm sure.
No.
Oh no.
I think Megan.
So,
Megan must
about
be
like early 30s.
Still. Yeah, 30s. Yeah.
You say early 30s?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Early 30s. Now, how old is Janet Jackson?
55.
Okay.
56. I don't know.
Now, think about this. She's 55. How many men you think would love to see her naked? Even at 55.
Probably
So
a lot.
those girls still got a long way to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, they got a long way to go for sure. You know, they're still young. But it's like, I wonder how long before either they get bored with what they're doing or their audience will get bored with what they're doing before they have to make a change of some sort. Yeah, they can go on for as long as they want to. Yeah, they're still young.
I tell you, they get bored when the money dries up.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's going to stop them. When people stop buying the music and paying attention to them and stop showing up at the shows, then they'll stop. As long as it's a river flowing, they're going to keep on paddling that boat. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
That's it.
It's sad.
You know?
It's sad, but it is what it is. I mean, it's so much more than just music, man. That's what I would love for those artists to understand, that it's so much more than just the music, especially when it comes to, you know, the younger generation, the young Black girls who are, you know, following these artists and, you know, thinking that, oh my God, I have to be that sexy. I have to be that, you know, I have to have that mentality. I have to have that attitude, that sexy attitude if I want to be as, you know, big or as popular as Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B, which is so sad, man.
I know. I think.
Okay.
Did we
Go
talk
ahead,
about
honey.
this? I was just going to say, didn't we touch on this? I want to say sometime last year, might have been the year before, we were talking about the same thing as far as, I think it was, when did they perform on the Grammys? When did they do WAP?
Oh, when they did WAP?
Well, last year, I think.
Yeah, it was the year before last.
Yeah, last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah. Year before last, we talked about this, and it's like, because I don't, you know, I guess we were saying like maybe it's different, you know, like parents don't want their kids looking at, listening to this stuff, you know. I'm not one with kids, so maybe I can look at it from a different perspective. I don't mind the sexual empowerment. You want to get up there and do that, whatever, you know. I thought what they did was entertaining at the time. It kind of blew my mind. I'm listening to it, so I'm like, oh my God, you know. So, you know.
I'm a man, so I thought it was entertaining.
I know, right? I thought it was entertaining, you know, and a lot of people didn't, you know, because they're looking at it from that parental perspective. But, you know, that's something I don't have to worry about. So I'm just thinking of that as a woman's perspective. I said, well, there's guys out here being sexual. There's been doing it for years. I said, this is what they want to do, fine. But my only thing is I don't want them to think, or I don't want to have them think that young Black females, this is all you can do. Voilà. So, you know, be multifaceted. I mean, you know, show different facets. You know, we're so multifaceted. We're more than one dimensional. We're more than just a monolith. So be sexy, that's fine. But it's just like also show other sides, you know. So I wish there was some way for them to put one foot in both worlds and just show that, you know, young female rappers or young Black women in general, you don't have to do this. So, but, you know, it's a conscious decision, you know, but it's weird.
I see what you're saying though, but you got to kind of look at the fact that Megan Thee Stallion, in her own way, she did do that. Because
that's what I'm saying. And she's smart. She's smart. Yeah. We know her, you know, her backstory, you know, she's an educated lady, you know, she's smart and great businesswoman. But, you know, there's more, I guess when you know that there's more to her, you want to see more from her, you know, so.
That's true.
Yeah, we see this side of you and it is entertaining, but we know there's more to you. So, and we know how well you can express this side of you, the sexy side, the naughty side. Okay. So it's just like, what else have you got?
Exactly.
You know, what else, you know, because we know there's more to her than this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
but then again, how do we know if the cameras are not rolling? She could be doing a lot. She's from what? Same place Beyonce, right? She's from Houston, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she might have some stuff set up down there for some young women. We don't know because, you know, the cameras aren't going to follow you when you're doing nasty or bad things.
Right. That's true. If you are doing something positive, nobody's interested. Right.
Yeah. So your main occupation, your main thing is rapping, is singing or rapping, you know, and you don't promote that. She doesn't promote that she's highly educated and rapping. So that's the problem I have with that with her. I mean, yes, she has college degrees and whatnot, but why don't she
did put it on Instagram though?
But why don't she rap about it? Why don't she rap about it? What's she always rapping about her body? About the amount of spend she gets?
I agree. I agree. That is something else that she should put into her art.
Yes.
You know, put into your music. Right.
That's the first thing that people see.
Okay. I want to defend her though, because I love her. And I want to say that we don't know what her contract consists of.
I know you love her, Funk. I know you love her.
We don't know what her contract consists of though.
Yeah.
You know, maybe when that contract's up, she might start doing some stuff like that.
No, but the thing is, when it comes to hip hop and female rappers, I mean, what's in right now? What's big? It's the sexy image, it's the naughty image. It is
right. I hear what you're saying, and you know, I understand that this is their music, this is their art. They're not in it to be a role model necessarily, but yet they are. Yet they are a role model. But and that's just how it is. You know, I guess just being a celebrity, you're a role model whether you want to be or not. So, but that's all I say, you know, just given what she's capable of, I would like to see her do more. Not saying that she needs to give up what she's doing, you know, she does it well, she's entertaining, but right, she should incorporate those other sides of her so that, because when you do the same thing over and over, and this isn't just for female hip hop artists, this could be for any type of artist, it looks one dimensional. So, and there's so many, you know, beautiful artists, so many beautiful Black artists out here who have so many different and unique facets to them that everybody needs to see it, you know. So, but again, you know, it could be a label thing, you know. They don't, you know, they want to present her in one way, and
of course it is.
You know,
it must be.
You know, so I mean, and that sort of thing has been going on for decades with artists that struggle with the label, that they want them to appear one way and don't veer outside of that. And, you know, that's what causes artists to leave, you know, to leave or, you know, whatever, you know, so they can express themselves. So, but I think maybe she'll surprise us.
No doubt she will. She will.
I think she'll surprise us.
And I think I really do just kind of, not just Megan, it's just I defend the female artists as a whole anyway, because, you know, I see them coming after them so much, and they don't come after the men. I mean, look how long we've been seeing these men grab their crotch.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
even Michael Jackson was crotch grabbing.
Right. Yeah.
And he was the #1 entertainer in the world.
Right. And that's what I mean. It's like,
I mean, you can't see a male rapper do one flow without his hand down in between his legs. But
right.
Nobody seems to be bothered with that.
No,
you know?
And that's the hypocrisy we're talking about. You know, for years, you know, we've seen Mick Jagger be sexy on stage. We've seen, you know, every rock star that's come down the pipe, you know, hump the stage and mic stands and all sorts of stuff. But it changes when it's for women. So on the one hand, I support, you know, women, you know, exerting that sexuality on stage. Tina Turner did it so well. You know, Madonna, you know, in her heyday, when it wouldn't be risque now, but, you know, she did it back then. So I'm all for that. But it's like, as long as it's not, you know, you're looking one dimensional when doing it, you know, and it's a shame, because I know there's artists that probably want to break free from that image thing. But, you know, again, you know, the label is holding them to it. So, but there's just hypocrisy all over, really.
Yeah.
So no matter how you look at it, you know, if they're sexual and it sells, it's great. On the other hand, you know, they get, you know, slut shamed and called all sorts of names if they do it, and they're a woman. And men, it's not a problem at all. So there's so many different sides to the coin, and it's, you know, it's.
Yeah, because it takes you back even farther back when you think about like Josephine Baker.
Yes.
Yeah.
You talk about somebody who was not afraid. You talk about
somebody that's doing some risque stuff. I mean, like Megan Thee Stallion and them. I haven't seen them without the top yet, but Josephine Baker, she was doing it.
She sure was.
Yeah.
She sure was.
So really, it goes back to saying, how far can he take it? They ain't even touched it yet, because you go back, Josephine Baker was topless.
Yeah, she sure was.
Yeah.
Topless with a banana skirt.
Yeah. You know, so Megan, I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Megan Thee Stallion, I'm just putting that out there. You know, you ain't did nothing yet, girl. But I'm sure there's a lot of men waiting. I'm just joking. Oh my goodness. Shaq, bad. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, it is a double standard, really. It is.
There always is. There always is. It's crazy, but what can you say? What can you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Miss Lady Song, you got any more records?
That's it for me. I'm done.
Mikey, any more records?
I'll save it for the next video.
Let me see. Oh, are y'all familiar with this artist?
Who's that?
Kyle Dion.
No.
Sassy.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
This is his second album. He came out with another one called Suge.
Mm-hmm.
He's R&B, real talented, real nice music, vocals and stuff. And I'm trying to get his first album. I missed it. This is Sassy. His first album I like better. I heard it, but this is a nice album as well. R&B. And the other one, Suge, it was red, and the vinyl was red, and the cover was red. This is blue, and it came on this blue.
Oh,
vinyl.
wow. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But very nice album. And it's out right now. It came out last week. This one came out last week. But his other one came out last year.
What's his name?
His name is Kyle Dion.
Kyle Dion.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of music?
R&B.
Okay.
R&B music.
Cool. All right.
I would say R&B pop like, but more R&B.
Awesome.
And this came out, and I know, and I'm shocked I'm shocked both of y'all didn't get this, but it just came out, so you can still get it.
What's this?
Which they're probably gonna hit me over the head that I didn't tell her.
Oh.
Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, wow.
On vinyl.
Love is the New Black. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I heard that title. Oh, my God.
All right.
Yeah.
Check it out.
This dropped Friday.
Interesting.
This dropped yesterday.
Check out that cover.
Remember I told you I was on my way to the record store? I was going to pick this up.
Yeah. I'm going to check that out for sure. Wow.
And I tell you what else dropped. And I can't believe you're not on this, Mikey.
Who? What?
Jasmine Sullivan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, what? Yes. Oh, my God. That came out yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I heard about that one, but yeah.
Check that. Okay, I'm going to have to pick it up. I'm going to have to pick it up. Oh, man.
Yes.
This is a good one.
Nice.
This is a good one.
And I tell you about this album. She got some interludes on here.
Yeah.
And I'm, woo! You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
What?
Yeah.
Mikey, she got some interludes on here.
Some interludes, okay.
It should be a little rated X somewhere down there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful album. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I'm on it. On it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely have to get that one. Yes.
Okay.
And I tell you who else dropped the album.
Oh, man.
Esperanza Spalding.
Oh
my God. She had a new album.
Wow. Yeah.
Did it come out just this past week?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Let's see. Hold
the
it up.
title is crazy. It's called Songwrites of the Carey Live. This is the title right here.
Let's see.
Songs Right.
Okay, Songwrites Apothecary Lab. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that cover.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. All right, I got to get caught up with Esperanza because I've been out of the Esperanza loop for a little bit. I got to check it out.
Set.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, 2.
Yeah, I haven't played this yet though, but I can't wait.
Okay, man, I can't keep up with you.
Oh yeah, you can.
I can't keep up with you, man.
You know, I'll tell you, because I got to the point now that I'm really just focusing on things that I really, really want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to be running kind of a little wild and just snatching stuff though, but them days are over. The prices
are they really over?
Them days are over. I'm really concentrating on, like, you know, I'm waiting for the Prince to drop for record store day.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the only thing I pick up.
Mm.
It's just the gold experience.
Didn't it say that the brand new heavies had something coming out on record store day too?
I don't do it. You spending my money?
I think so, because that was another one that was on my mind. Brand new
heavies.
Yeah.
Now, is it something brand new or something that was released and they're bringing it back out?
I think this is something that's going to be that's already been out, but it's just making its debut on vinyl. That's what I think. I have to look at the list again. I'm scared to look at it. So, but
no, you getting like Eve spending my money now.
Oh man.
Yeah, because I just had it in my head like I'm going in, I'm getting Prince, and I'm out.
You say I'm out, right? You know it'll never happen like that.
But now the brand new heavies, I got a couple of the albums on vinyl.
Mm-hmm,
you know,
everything I have on them is on CD, so I would love to get some vinyl for a brand new heavies.
Are y'all familiar with a group called the Foreign Exchange?
Foreign Exchange? No, I can't say that I am.
E?
No.
Y'all got to get into some Foreign Exchange.
Uh-oh.
You're talking about some soul, funk, jazz music.
What?
I'm
telling you. Y'all get online, type in Foreign Exchange, and listen to some of that stuff. I'm telling you, it'll melt your eardrums.
Foreign Exchange, okay.
Foreign Exchange.
I gotta get on it.
It will melt your eardrums. I'm telling you.
Ooh-wee.
You talking about some beautiful music, vocals, I mean everything. It's fantastic. And I know you always talk about production. Mm-hmm. Oh, the production is fire.
Are they new or they've been out for a little while? Or?
Oh yeah, they've been out for a while. Oh
okay.
Yeah, this is no flash in the pans. I mean, I want to go back probably the 90s.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Foreign Exchange.
They've been out for a while.
Okay, I got some homework. I got some homework to do.
I got a few of the maybe late 80s. I'm gonna stick with the 90s for now, though. You know, 90s, until pretty much now, I guess. You know, but you know how it is. It's hard to get stuff and know about stuff when it comes to that particular music.
Yep.
You know, but they'll let you know right away when the jazz coming out.
Oh yeah. Woo.
But don't get me wrong, I love jazz. I have a ton of jazz records though, but it seems like that's what they really concentrate on.
Yeah.
It's jazz. I mean, every Friday when they do the new, I don't know if y'all watch, well, I know you might look at it, Mike from the In Groove or whatever. When he does his Friday releases and stuff.
Yeah.
It's always jazz pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does a lot of jazz releases.
Yeah.
Yeah, In Groove. Woo.
Yeah. And then he'll show, like he didn't show Anthony Hamilton, and he didn't show Jasmine Sullivan.
It will never show that. Forget it.
Yeah.
It will never show that.
But he'll show some hip hop though.
That's not his audience type.
That's not his demographic of his audience. Yeah.
But he'll show hip hop though. He only shows what sells in his store.
Mm-hmm.
Because he did admit that he sells a lot of hip hop out of his store.
Of course. Hip hop is the most mainstream genre now. So of course it's gonna, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course.
Where is he based out of again? I forget.
Arizona.
It was
Arizona. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arizona.
So you got a new store and everything. So yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, so but that Foreign Exchange, y'all. I would have rather than grab the album to show y'all what to be looking for though. But if you pull it up online,
I was gonna say you giving me my homework for the night, so I'm gonna go look it up.
And when y'all listen to some of that stuff, feel free to contact me and say, "All right, damn," you know. because I'm telling you, once I start listening to Foreign Exchange, y'all gonna try to grab everything you can on them. I mean, the production is tight across the board.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why that popped up in my head, but it did. I don't know, man. Was thinking about playing something, but once y'all started hearing that, y'all gonna want it.
Foreign exchange. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be on the lookout.
Yep.
Well, E, I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know how long we've been on here, but it's been a blast. And I know you got some heavy editing to do.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is always a pleasure.
Another great episode.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know we kind of our schedules kind of got off and everything. So when I talked to both of y'all, I said, well, let's just make this more of a reconnect video, just talking about everything that's going on and whatever. Which we did that.
Yeah,
you know,
we certainly did.
Yeah.
Yes,
but to all y'all out there that watch us, we will be back with a more put together show of a topic that we're going to share with you.
Very soon.
Yeah, very soon.
So stay tuned.
Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be Record Store Day. Let's shoot for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The next Record Store Day, the video.
All right.
You know,
all right.
It'll be a part 2 from the first one. So that'll work.
Yeah. And that's it's the 18th, right?
Yeah, June. June
18th. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
So I'm always down for a video with y'all. I love y'all, and it's always a blast.
Oh man, I love this. Is always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love these conversations. It's great.
All right, guys.
Okay. So everybody out there in video land that watches us and who don't watch us and might stumble onto this video, I'm your man DJ Funk, my lady Miss Lady Soul, and the Big Yellow Rebel. It's always a pleasure. Hey. We out.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.